Hi there, it's Chris here on my channel, and today is July 24th of 2016, and yeah, it's very hot out there in Florida. Yes, I am on vacation. You know, last week I was on there. I came here to stay down in Florida for about 2 weeks still until I have to come back to New York eventually, probably in the next month, probably by August the 1st or the 2nd. And yeah, the weather was so hot in here, but yeah, it's miserable outside. It's very hot. I gotta tell you, this is this video. I'm gonna be recording it right now. I'm gonna be visiting at my mom's house, but as you probably know, I've just got some sad news to tell you. Back on Friday over the weekend, one of my favorite, Tony Bennett, has died at 96 years old. So I have many Tony Bennett records in my collection, so I'm going to show this in my video. Maybe when I come back to New York, I will be showing you my Tony Bennett collection, since I have so many of these. I have tons of on 45s, a few albums, and such and such. So we'll have to get into that sometime. But yeah, he was one of the legendary, iconic voices of all time. It was right up there with Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and one of my favorites. Yeah, that's right, Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra, and the Sammy Davis Jr. and a couple, Johnny Mathis, and yeah, it was. If you look at one of the greatest entertainers ever, but Tony Bennett was one of them, and he was one of the great songs. He made so many hit records in the '50s before rock and roll was king. He had many of the songs before the pre-rock and roll era began in the early 50s. With his career, with his first big hit, Because of You. And yeah, it went on to have big hits in the 50s. And then in 1962, he became this. Yeah, in 1962, he did a song which would become his national anthem called "I Left My Heart in San Francisco." It was an iconic song, and you can tell that was one of his best. He also had friends with Frank Sinatra and a few others, and then probably until the end of his life, he did his final studio album with Lady Gaga called "Love for Sale," which I do have in my collection, which I will be showing it to you soon when I come back to New York. And as of right now, I'm going to show you my dad's collection, since I'm going to be covering right now. But let's take a look at this. This is not mine though, but I might get one, but I'll have to think. I hope this is the box set that my dad has. This is not mine. Here's it's 40 years the artistry of Tony Bennett from and this has 4 CDs. This is from 1991, and here's the side, the other side, top, bottom, back. It's got all the songs are in here, but yeah, it says here it says, "It is very rare popular music for an artist over a long period of time to have remained true to himself and kept growing with that integrity. Tony Bennett is such a rarity." No pun intended. I know I'm talking about rarity from My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. It was Nat Hantoff or whatever it is. It's got a list of all the songs that were very famous, that will become more popular at the time, and here it is. So I hold this open up a little bit. It's got a booklet, and you got, yep, it's got all the booklet that includes here. Yeah, I can show you too. And it's got all the disc 1, and here's the disc itself. And disc number 2. Oh, I forgot one thing. Disc number 1. Disc number 2. Disc 3. And finally, disc number 4. And there you go. That was the Tony Bennett the CD set. But I hope maybe eventually one day I might get the same album, but who cares? This is a good one, but yeah, but unfortunately it's not mine. But I have the homemade CD of this without the booklet, which I'll have to do that one day. And now we're going into the Tony Bennett ones. I don't know what was sitting in his collection though, but it's got what is that? Okay, here it is. It's got duets 2, and these are his collection. And this is one I used to have. It's called Duets 2 and Duets 1. I used to have them on CD. I wish if they should have put it on vinyl. I hope they could re-release all of this on vinyl in the future. And this one too. Yep, it's got that 1970s era Columbia label design that looked like it's from the 70s. Looks pretty neat. Yeah. And these are absolutely perfect, so yeah, and like I said, these are not mine, but I want just trying to show it to you. And there you go. And that's all we got for the Tony Bennett collection that my dad has. So my mom and dad actually has this one, so I'm gonna stop the video right now, and that kind of wraps up. So maybe in the future video, when I come back to New York, I will show the rest of my Tony Bennett collection. So there you go. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and we'll have to catch you again in the next video. This is Chris, and I will see you again.